The Indian government has notified the new Employees Provident Fund Scheme 2026, replacing the old 1952 scheme. It brings EPF under the Code on Social Security 2020 and provides much needed clarity on what is mandatory versus what is voluntary. For nearly 8 crore active EPFO members, this one clarification will significantly change salary structuring and take-home pay conversations going forward. Here is the core change. The mandatory 12% EPF contribution now applies only up to the statutory wage ceiling of 15,000 rupees per month. That means the compulsory contribution is capped at 1,800 rupees per month, that is 12% of 15,000 rupees, regardless of how high your actual basic salary is. Even if your basic salary is 1 lakh rupees a month, you and your employer are only required to contribute 1,800 rupees each towards EPF. The reduced 10% rate for certain notified establishment also continues. Now, what happens to contributions above 15,000 rupees? Any amount contributed on salary beyond this ceiling is now formally classified as Voluntary Provident Fund or VPF. It requires an explicit opt-in. Only the employee's extra contribution is voluntary, and employers may match it, but they are not legally required to do so. Let's talk about the key differences between EPF versus VPF. First, mandatory EPF of up to 15,000 rupees is basic. Both employee and employer must contribute 12%. This portion is logged in with standard EPF rules. Now, VPF above 15,000 rupees is employee-driven and flexible. Either side can start, reduce or stop the voluntary contribution at any time. This change matters most for higher salaried employees in the private sector. If your employer was already contributing PF on your full basic salary above 15,000 rupees as company policy, that arrangement can continue, but nothing legally obligates them anymore. Some companies may now revise salary structures or CTC offers around this mandatory versus voluntary line. Here is an important note for employees. Don't assume your take-home will automatically increase. It depends entirely on what your employer decides. Always check with your HR team about the company's updated PF policy. In terms of withdrawal rules, the new scheme reduces advanced withdrawal categories from 13 to 3 broad categories: essential needs like illness, education and marriage, housing needs and special circumstances. You can withdraw up to 100% of your eligible balance in many cases, but a new rule requires at least 25% of total contributions to remain in the account after any partial withdrawal. Everything else about EPF remains largely unchanged. Your universal account number, the UAN, stays valid, past contributions and balances carry over smoothly, and the method of crediting annual interest continues as before. The government has also added an emergency power to temporarily reduce or deter contributions for up to 3 months during a pandemic, epidemic or national disaster. So here's the bottom line for you. If your basic salary is 15,000 rupees or below, almost nothing changes. Your contribution stays exactly the same. If you are a higher earner, the real impact depends on your employer's policy. This is worth discussing with your HR soon. This new scheme brings more clarity and flexibility, especially for higher salaried employees, but it also shifts more decision-making to individual companies.